Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I am bricking it.
No, don't.
It's a world premiere, you know, my baby's going out into the open.
How does that actually feel like? Something you've had so long, what does it feel like to be, it's like exposing it to the world?
It is, I mean, it is exhilarating, there's no denying that, but you just don't know how people are going to take to it, and when you've spent so much time working it, because I edited it as well, so literally I have lived with this film for the past 10 months, and then it all boils down to this 1 hour and a half in a screen with people as to what might happen next.
Do you get advice from other people before you showcase the film?
In what way do you mean? So like for where to play it, or
like, no, as in like when it comes to like if it's like good or bad?
Oh yeah, I mean I've shown it to, we had a cast and crew screening as well, which they liked it, so that's good, or they're just very polite. Yeah, when I was doing the editing process, I would show it to people that I know wouldn't just give me lip service. My brother being one of those people, he is both one of my biggest supporters but fiercest critics, so I knew if I showed it to him, he would tell me this doesn't work, that doesn't work, and the feedback he gave me, a lot of it ended up working its way into the film and made it better for it. So yeah, I do recognise that when you're one person, when you've written it, when you've directed it, when you've edited it, it becomes very difficult to let go of certain bits. So I'd like to get people to give me their genuinely honest feedback, so I know what just needs to be jettisoned, because it's hard to take stuff out.
I can completely understand that. When it comes to the film, how did you think of the idea? How did it all come about? So
it came about in 2022. I had a conversation with a fellow FrightFester in the after hours in the Phoenix. We'd seen 2 films that day which both featured the game, and he was like, well, wouldn't it be cool if you could never have that game but with something like a film, the film Cheap Thrills, where it's all about escalation. And I thought that sounded really cool, but Never Have I Ever is all about the past. It's all about stuff you have done, and that's difficult to escalate, but the idea just stuck with me. So went home for FrightFest that year and wrote a script in about a week. It's not the finished one, but it gave me the bones of the film. A lot of it is still in there because I wanted to find a way of how do you escalate the past, and I hope that's what we've done. And then watching Law last year, which is a film by James Bush, it's an anthology which Andrew was in. I just looked at him and that is the guy. When I saw his segment, I was like, that's my leading man. I hadn't thought about the film for months. Contacted him. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. He liked the script. He was in from the beginning. He was the first person on board. And he said to me, and this was at the beginning of September, I'm free at the beginning of December. My DP was also happened to be free that same week. So I was like, well, I don't have money. I don't have a cast. I don't have a crew. I've got just under 3 months to do this. Why not? And so yeah, but you know, if there's a will, there's a way, and we got it together. We made it. We shot it in 8 days. So yeah.
So 2 more quick questions. I know you're getting rushed on, but highs and lows of doing this film.
I mean, the highs are I've got a debut feature film. You know, it's the first step to potentially, hopefully, doing more. I'm really happy with the film. It's always terrifying. You could come out and just go, oh, but no, very happy with it. My cast has done a great job. I think lows-wise is just how tired I am. It's been 10 months of late nights because I have a job as well. So it's been trying to balance doing my money for financing, be able to live my life and make my films. Plus also then in the evenings, every night, editing and working with the sound guy, working with the score, the colouring. It's been 10 months, it's a grueling 10 months. So I am just very tired, and I couldn't be happier that it has led to here.
And then lastly, what else can we expect from you in the future? What else can we expect from you in the future?
So in the future, I'm wanting to dust off a script for a feature version of my first short, because when we first wrote that, it was a co-project that I did with somebody. It was going to be well beyond financial means for us to be able to get that done, and as people who had only done shorts, it's really difficult to make that move into feature films without having a feature feature film. You're in this sort of circle of, well, we want you to do a feature, but we need you to have done a feature for us to believe you can do a feature. And so I want to go revisit that now that this is coming out. Hopefully it will make its money back, and so I can say my film's been profitable, and we'd love to be able to get that film made as a full feature. It's all written, it's a really good script, great idea. It's like it's a haunted house meets The Wicker Man.
Well, mate, it's lovely time you got to rush, but lovely to meet you, and enjoy the rest of FrightFest.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.